Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, it's AdamHarry from Bella Souls with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
We're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Evan.
I know you're excited about this one.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
The Tomb of Annihilation
Yes.
is out. Yes!
Now, for those who don't do very many modules, could you explain this real quick?
Yes. So, back in the original D&D days, AD&D days.
First edition,
First
right?
edition.
Okay.
All that good jazz. Gary Gygax, one of the creators of D&D,
Yeah.
he came up with this little mod that he would carry around in his briefcase. And anytime anybody felt like their character was so awesome that they could just kick Gary Gygax's butt and, whatever encounter he threw at him, he'd be like, okay, cool, I'll run a game. We're going to play this mod. That mod happened to be the Tomb of Horrors.
That's awesome.
Tomb of Horrors was a mod that he created. It eventually became a module that was distributed. It is known as one of the most deadly modules ever created.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Completely brutal. Yeah. If you played AD&D and play that module, that was pretty much the module your DM would pull out when he was tired of running a game. And he just wanted to kill everyone.
Or if your characters get godlike and
yeah,
like,
or
hey.
if you just wanted to take them down with that. So that was one thing. It got re-released in the 3.5 era.
Yeah.
They updated the module just stat-wise and everything like that.
To make it compatible for that
exactly.
edition. Right.
But it was basically a direct copy. And
right.
I've actually run through that module. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun. But it's not fun like hey, this is awesome fun, yeah. It's more like wow. Like, the stress is real.
Like, you can die.
Like, your character, you're going to have a heart attack. But no, it was really awesome module. If you ever get a chance to run it. We've actually done another series on that, one of our Retro Corner reviews of Tomb of Horrors.
Right.
So go check that out on our YouTube channel. But it's an awesome, awesome module, Tomb of Horrors.
Now, what about this one?
This is Tomb of Annihilation.
Great. Sounds similar.
Very similar.
Right.
It involves the same... let's say character. Acerecht is the Lich. He's the guy that...
Dude on the front. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of... I don't want to spoil too much because it's a module.
Yeah, I mean, we can keep it light.
Yeah, high-level overview. There's an island, jungle island, that you're going to have to go to. There's a death curse that has befallen everyone.
Right, it prevents people from coming back from the dead.
Correct.
Yes.
So, death is real again.
Right.
Which, if you've played Destiny 2, welcome. It's the same. Its timing is perfect. So the death curse is making everybody die again for real now. Players who have been resurrected are slowly decaying.
Right.
There's actually a thing in the book for that. The D&D Adventurers League, they're actually also running a theme with that as well. If you're playing in the D&D Adventure League stuff,
right.
That's super cool. There's a whole tie-in thing with that. But the Tomb of Annihilation, this book is essentially a campaign within itself.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
So it's designed for players levels 1 to 11.
That sounds like that's a long run. So.
Right. Like that's a full campaign for a lot of folks. I don't know. A lot of folks don't get past level 8.
I've never been past level 5.
Yeah,
so.
So if you start level 1, getting to level 11 is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But this is an adventure designed for characters levels 1 through 11. It's a full adventure, full campaign. You can pretty much pick up this book and just start from the top and run it through. There isn't, in essence, there is also permadeath, because that's the whole theme until somebody defeats the Lich Acerecht to find out what's going on.
Right.
And I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. That's how I've always said it. So, yeah, you have to defeat him to end the curse. We're gonna flip through this book. We're not gonna show everything off.
We don't want to spoil.
Don't want to spoil.
Too much,
There's lots of spoilers. Probably spoiler warning at this point. So if you don't, if you're a DM and you want to learn more about it so that you can run the adventure, keep watching. If you're a player and you want to be surprised, I know it's not a smart thing to do, but stop watching our video. Thanks for coming. Actually, you know what? We're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna crunch the numbers right now.
Okay, that's a good idea. Let's do it now.
Just for new folks. Real quick, crunching the numbers on this one.
Okay.
This is brand new in stores.
Yes.
Price point on this one.
It's just like most other D&D books, $49.95.
$49.95.
Yes.
It's obviously from Wizards of the Coast.
Yep.
It's for D&D.
Yes. Number of players, it did say it's recommended for, what was it, 4 to 5?
4 to 6
4
players.
to 6 players.
One of those players could be the DM, depending on how you want to read it.
Right, yeah.
It's also, one of the writers was Pendleton Ward from Adventure Time.
That's awesome.
So,
yeah.
I don't know if he was the writer or one of the writers. He was definitely a contributor, so he definitely did a lot of work on this book, too.
Right.
It's meant to be a fun, dramatic, serious, just... Yes, yeah. Awesome. Can be a little goofy sometimes.
Right.
I mean, there's a T-Rex that vomits zombies. So, exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a little bit of goofiness in here. There's also some seriousness in there. I mean, it's just good stuff. So
well, let's take a look then.
Yeah, let's do it.
It is brand new in store, so you can pick it up already.
That's right.
But let's...
We're going to dive in. But
spoiler alerts.
Yeah, spoilers alert now. From here on out, spoilers. Again, if you're leaving right now, thanks for watching. Have a good day. For the rest of you sticking around, let's dive into the Tomb of Annihilation. Spoilers. One last time.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yes.
Tomb of Annihilation.
If you're a player, stop.
Yeah.
We already went through.
Again, we covered it.
Yeah.
In the build. We've even talked about the cost of this one.
If you're a DM, if you are a DM, you're probably already going to go through this, so you might as well. You can look at this, kind of get an overview if you want to play this or not.
Yes. It is recommended to use with the 5th edition PHB, Monster Manual, and Dungeon Master's Guide. Additionally, you can also find stats for monsters in the Volo's Handbook, which is an awesome book, by the way. So, yes, all of the above.
Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Tomb of Horrors. So, here we go. We're going to jump in.
Yeah.
We're not going to show everything off. We're going to show off some general stuff about the book.
Yeah.
We're going to skip ahead, actually, to the back.
There is a map in the back. You can kind of take this out, so...
Yes.
Yeah, there's a little rip point, so that's cool. We're not going to rip it out, obviously.
No.
But there's that.
It's such a nice book, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a
high quality.
Look at that. Pretty. Tomb of Annihilation.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah. All right. Again, quick forward here. They do talk about Pendleton Ward, again, creator of Adventure Time. He helped out with this one.
Cool.
The table of contents. We'll focus on this one just to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because, again, spoilers. But we've got all the key NPCs, story introduction, and then you're basically going to have the different chapters as players go through this. Again, it's designed for levels 1 through up to 11.
Yes. Which
Ideally.
is it's a good long campaign.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So if you're looking for something very good.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then it does also have stat blocks for specific monsters. Not all of them are going to be in here. Some of them you'll need the monster manual for.
Right.
But that's pretty much how it goes down. Again, dramatis personae. Asarak is the big guy. Asarak. And then there's just so many cool NPCs here. I'm not going to go through all of the list of here, but you get the idea.
Is it Asarak?
Asarak.
Eh.
Asarak.
To each his own.
Yeah. How do you want to twist that? Farul. Yep, human guy in the port. So there's just a ton of things. Again, this is not... I would say this is not a replacement for Tomb of Horrors.
No.
But it's definitely in the same vein.
Sure, yeah.
Same bad guy. Story overview real quick, because this is pretty spoiler-free, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
we're already in the spoiler area,
so
so you can go ahead and talk about it.
The story overview, again, there's a death curse.
Yes. Which is preventing people from coming back from the dead.
Yeah, if you die in D&D now, you stay dead.
Yes. Because before you could be brought back.
You could be resurrected, right?
Resurrected, yeah.
If you were ever resurrected, you are slowly decaying.
Okay.
And that can be taken into effect, I think, in a couple of different ways, depending on how your DM wants to do it.
Right.
So
if you were resurrected in the past, is what I mean. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So if you're playing a previous character and want to do this campaign, if you died before, and again, this is supposed to be affecting everyone all over the world.
Yeah. Not just in a certain region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a DM, if you're running the adventure, you're going to see text blocks like that. Those are supposed to be read aloud to the players.
Okay.
So it's this book, again, big book, is a giant module, essentially. Campaign guide module. If you've never run a module before, this is maybe a great place to dive in if you want to jump right in the deep end.
I think all of the modules to explain how to use the module for the.
This is the adventure summary here. It just talks about kind of what's going on, how to solve it.
Right.
The death curse, what it does. There's also the meat grinder mode, which you can do. It's optional. Soul devouring is basically... So what's going on? Every time somebody dies, they're actually being teleported. Their souls are being taken to one of his gyms. Asterisk.
Interesting.
Gem
And
crystals.
he gets more powerful the more people die. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy there. You can actually, if you have a character that dies, you're supposed to be able to have another character come in the campaign, and even eventually, if the soul hasn't been devoured yet, meaning you do it in time, they can actually go and rescue that soul.
That's
rescue
pretty cool.
that character, and then
but there is a
can't do
danger for your characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There is a serious like
Clear
permadeath.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah. For the different zones, different areas, there's some different suggested levels. So there you go.
Yeah.
How to do replacement characters, because you're going to die. If you die, you know.
Right.
Everybody rolls that one when they don't want to. And then how to start the adventure, all that good stuff. Just dives right in. And then we're going to flip through some different sections here. Again, we're going to bounce around. Again, spoilers, but different hooks for your characters, how to get them involved, how to get them in a logical way that makes sense. This is the land of Chut.
I think it's Shoot, right?
Chut. Yeah, I'm trying to find a big map. There's the port
We saw
city.
that map earlier, but yeah.
But yeah, there's a picture of the map, I thought. Did we skip it?
I don't think we skipped it yet. I think we haven't gotten to it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, it's a jungle area.
Right. Which is cool.
Which is super cool. I'm trying to find it. But you get the idea here through, as you're flipping through, you can actually see, here, we'll start here. The expedition, there we go. Schultz, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what the island looks like.
High detail.
Very
That's
cool.
really cool.
It's got the different, it's actually got hexes on there. So if you want to translate that out, you can totally do that.
Oh yeah.
However you want to make those hexes.
But it has a good key over here, but like there's undead territory, which is really cool. I mean, there's like all the red skulls and like the heart of the forest.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Real quick too, I want to break down what you're going to get when you get to one of these sections. You've got basically a map, how to track travel time. You're going to have random encounter suggestions, possible diseases you could face, different locations, and a little bit of, some of them have more detail than others. You're also going to have the sections you can actually read to the players.
Yeah. The artwork is amazing.
Yeah,
look at that.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome work there from Wizards. You're going to have other maps. Again, this is a big area, so all of the areas that have smaller locations are going to probably have maps too.
Of course, yeah. Which is important.
Yeah. Camp Vengeance. Again, just keeps going. There's so much stuff. I was trying to get to there's NPC sections too.
Right.
So these have designed encounters for your players, and then random encounter options too, if they're just traveling and they want to go off the rails, which is fine.
Yeah. Now, I was watching a video from D&D, from Wizards of the Coast, and they were talking about too how you start this campaign kind of in an open region, and you could go do whatever you want, whatnot. But the more you find out about the storyline, what's going on, the more narrow it gets, and how they talked about it is more. I mean, the walls like are coming in, and it's getting claustrophobic is what they described it as. Yeah. So it's very cool because you can start off the campaign, level 1 characters, doing whatever you want, but you will get to the point where you have to figure things out. And
I think the fact that there's this death curse running around,
really helps propel and push the characters forward.
Oh yeah. It kind of puts a timer on it too, because people are just dying. You know?
Yeah, people are dying. They're getting sucked into this soul gem, and they're being devoured.
Yeah.
So that's how they're able to get more souls. By the way, on top of that, if you have a party that maybe you want to dive into the middle of the adventure, one of the things they recommended doing is, if you had a character that died already, every day they start the day with 1 less permanent hit point.
Ooh. That's awesome.
So they can still
decomposing. Decomposing, yeah. That's very cool.
It's a cool way to be like, hey, are you like a 10th level fighter? Are you super awesome? Yeah, I got like 100 points. Oh, cool. So every day you lose 1 hit point.
Yeah.
At the start of the day, you lose a hit point.
That's just scary.
Yeah, and suddenly like that super high level character is like, okay, how much is it going to cost to buy a teleport spell to get there? Because we need to figure out what's going on. We need to move now.
Right.
Like if you have a party that likes to do shopping days,
that's awesome.
This is a great way to get that party going.
You have to like quickly go, yeah.
Yeah, like you're gonna have a session where they spend like 4 hours shopping once, and then from then on out they're gonna be like, go.
Yeah.
If we left it in the city, too bad. You're gonna have NPC descriptions, locations, all that cool stuff. I love the artwork. I love the diversity of the characters here.
Like especially 5th edition. I mean, it's just the artwork's amazing.
I mean, we've seen like all different skin tones, and we've seen like skinny guys and fat guys and elves and dwarves.
Ruby eyes,
it's great.
yeah.
But that's basically one section. This is a big section too, so this is the whole island.
Why don't we skip like to the middle part?
Yeah, let me skip ahead a little bit. I want to actually skip over to.
I'm gonna save that page.
Yeah. What's a good spot? There is also the tomb.
Yes.
Which we're not going to go through it all.
Namesake.
No spoilers from the tomb from me. We're not going to go in there, but there is definitely a tomb.
Yeah. Is that the dinosaur you're talking about?
There is a dinosaur that vomits.
Right.
T-Rex that vomits zombies.
Yes. Well, now like every good module from Wizards of the Coast, it also is going to add new enemies. But they were also talking about how they kind of rechanged enemies. So like classic enemies from AD&D or first edition, they've kind of rechanged it back to 5th edition. So that's really cool.
Speaking of enemies,
yes.
Here's your random encounter tables.
Which is great.
So awesome.
Yeah.
If you want to completely randomize the adventure, you totally can. All that good stuff. Dead explorers. Because you're going to find dead people.
Oh, yeah.
There's different discoveries you can come across. These are magical items and things like that.
Yeah. That's one of the ones I'm talking about. So in first edition, this creature was basically just a bunny with a horn on it. And then in 3.5, I think it was, or 4th edition, they gave it some magical abilities. But one of the main writers is like, you know what, let's just keep it what it was in first edition. So now it's back to being basically just a bunny with a horn on its head, which is a lot of fun.
It's super cute.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. But yeah, albino dwarves. And there's monsters in here too.
Woo! Poison tree frogs with arrows?
Grungs! Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Poison tree frogmen.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Giant snapping turtle. Watch
really
out.
Cool. That's just nightmarish.
That is nightmarish.
Man,
yeah,
so you get the idea. Yeah, so there's a lot in this book
Kobolds,
that you can use. And honestly, you can take any of these creatures and put them in your own campaign.
That's the cool part about it.
Yeah.
They have some named characters too, so
which is awesome. Yeah,
named not characters. Yeah, characters, NPCs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can totally run into Texaby cat peoples.
It's really cool. Yep. Of course, plant life.
Velociraptor.
Enemy plant life. I think there was a man eater somewhere.
Oh, always.
Yeah, but yeah, some cool stuff. Skipping. Let's see what is this. Oh, these are handouts. Wait.
This is the T-Rex I wanted to.
Okay, this is the one that vomits. Oh, look at that! Zombies are coming out.
Zombies are coming out of the T-Rex's face.
That is disgusting.
It is. It's great.
There's also a map that I almost skipped through. This is the same map.
But it's not filled in.
Yes. So this is what you. So these are the player handouts. So you can photocopy these, and it does say you have permission to photocopy. Mm-hmm. And this is what you can hand out to the players and give them this. They obviously have not been through the forest, so they don't know the regions in the forest. So that's really cool. But there's other handouts like notes, which I was about to get to. Oh yeah, here they are. Notes, stuff like that.
What they look
like. Yeah, just like a good module. Another handout is the map of Amu, which is the main city, I think it was.
Yeah, this is the Forbidden City.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then these are cool runes.
Yes. Keep going. More runes.
There are puzzles.
Letters. Yeah.
So we're not gonna go through that.
D&D's like one of the. Sorry, go. We're walking.
Walking through. I don't want to give away too much.
And then Gods of Amu, which is really cool.
Yep.
And then there's that map we saw earlier. So there's a lot of really cool stuff in this book.
This book is amazing.
That's pretty sweet.
This is really well done.
Yeah.
It's an awesome module. Yeah. From what I've seen preview-wise, it's a really cool campaign guide too. Yeah. And if you want to run, I would say that if you wanted to run a lower magic setting.
Okay. Yeah. I mean that's perfect.
Or like maybe like no clerics. If you've ever wanted to play a game where like maybe all the gods are gone.
Well, that's awesome. And then if no clerics, that just makes it even more challenging. Too.
Right. No heal spells. There's no healing magic, or there's no divine. They're still healed.
Man, you'd be a brutal DM. But I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. But if that's the type of game you're looking for those type of ideas, this book's got you covered.
Yeah.
That Death Curse is super awesome in a really story narrative driving kind of way.
Let's go play this. I want to go play this. Let's get a group together.
I'm gonna actually JR, our staff writer, staff writer. He's been pretty pumped about this one. So
dibs on the druid.
Yeah, we're gonna hop out for just one more recap of this one real fast. But we're so excited about Tomb of Annihilation. Let's hop out. Well, guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of this one. I know we already recapped this one.
Yes.
just crunch the numbers one last time. Price point of this one was
$49.95. So base game. It's just like the player's handbook, DM.
Yep.
Yeah, guide.
It's totally worth it.
Yeah.
As a DM myself, I've been looking forward to something to scare my players with.
Yes.
This will do it.
This is great for that.
But there's so many cool ideas in this book that you can borrow from, steal from, copy from, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Crib from. It's just tons of great stuff. So it's from Wizards. It's in stores right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's not much else to say. I mean, we already talked about it earlier, but yeah.
Go check it out. I'm AdamHarry from Bowls.
I'm Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching.
Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.